Hi, today we're going to go through just an upper body workout using light weights. So if you don't have any kind of resistance, these are little 2 or 3 pound dumbbells. I'm going to use these weighted balls, just I like the feel of hanging onto them. These are 2 pounds each. So if you do have heavier weights, just be careful of your number of repetitions. We really just want to go to momentary muscle fatigue. But all you need therefore is a little bit of resistance. Soup cans, water bottles will do, anything you can hang on to, or some little 2 pound weights. Weights are available at Fitness Depot, lots of local fitness stores if you don't have any, and can be really handy to have. So yeah, a lot of people are going for walks and doing various forms of exercise, working their legs, but we're missing the upper body strengthening. So I thought I would give you a little workout that you can do just standing and using a chair. So here we go. We're going to just take some shoulders around. This is something that you could do after you've done a little warm up. Maybe you've gone for your walk. But we don't want to just start lifting things cold. We want to release a little bit of tension. So this, again, we can do it standing without the chair or sitting in the chair. And then we're just going to do a little rotation, just warming up through the spine. Nice holding on to the weights. They create a little bit of a pendulum effect, so it sort of assists with the relaxed rotation. And as you're doing that, take a nice big breath in. And exhale. Good. Nice way to warm up the shoulders as well, as if you lean on the chair or on a counter and just let your shoulders relax. So finding a release. If there's already tension in the neck and shoulders, there's no point in creating more tension. We want to release that first, and then we're ready to effectively work our muscles. Good. And then we can do the other side. So notice in my position here that I've got a long spine. I'm not rounded through my back. So always looking at where is our posture and our alignment. Good. You could write your name. You can swing your arms forward and back. Here we really are just using gravity and the weight to relax the muscles around the shoulder, such as that we can get some ease of movement. Good. And then just standing, holding on to the weights. And again, as we do a little side bend over, we're looking at more getting lengthening on that side of our body and using the weight to assist in going. Now notice my head here. As I'm going, I'm letting my head move with my spine as opposed to taking the body over and trying to hold the head up. You'll feel some neck tension there. So here, just allow your head to move with your body. Good. And then standing. And then one more, we're going to take a breath in, little head forward nod, rolling forward. You're welcome to soften your knees and just let the weight of the weights, just relax the back and just say yes with your head. You can swing your arms forward and back. Pause there, take a breath in. As you exhale, press down with your feet. Use your abdominals to roll all the way up to stand. All right, we are ready to go. So you can do this standing or you can sit in your chair, whatever feels most comfortable for you. We're just going to start with a little bicep curl. I always like to incorporate stability work, whether we're doing something with the arms or legs. So whether you're sitting or standing, right, using that connection through your center, through your abdominals, and a nice strong spine, so that we're not swinging the arms and swinging the body. It's controlled, right? There's this flow and control where the tummy is working to help stabilize against that resistance so that the movement is smooth and steady. Then we can work the opposing muscle group. So here, notice I've bent my knees. I'm just flexing at my hips so that I'm able to get my upper arm, my triceps, just opposed to gravity. Things to watch here, make sure that your shoulders are down and back, elbows are pointed to the ceiling, and that you're, in a sense, squeezing the back of your armpit together. That'll just help to give you that idea of how to get that mid-back activation. If you're sitting on a chair, you can be just hinged forward here, elbows lifted high behind you. And then just notice where you're looking, right? Your eyes are forward. We haven't dropped our head down. We want to keep that nice line you see here from your tailbone to the top of your head. And we'll just do 2 more. Slow and steady. Good. and extend and bring it back. Good. All right, so then, again, starting standing, knees a little bit soft, we can go into what's called a front shoulder raise. So as the arm goes up, we exhale and down. Now, if you're watching this and doing this with me and you have any tension in your shoulders or any pain, make sure you're not moving into pain. So say you lift your arm here and it pinches a little bit. I just want you to stop before the pinch, right? We never push through pain. Pain is information. It's an output telling us that something needs attention. It is no good to push through that. So please manage yourself as you follow along, that you stop before you feel any tension. Now, if you want to add a little more challenge, and it also challenges your core to stabilize a little bit more if I lift both arms. And so as the arms go up, if I'm not activating my abdominals, I might sort of throw my shoulders back a little bit. So with knees bent, and as I exhale, I think about shoulders down, abdominals in. You hear that in the studio a lot. We call it blow and go. That as you exhale, you drop in and do that quick body scan where you let go of tension that doesn't serve you, find that strength in your center, and then you're ready to move. Good. All right, so then we do side. We can do one at a time. Alternating is great because what that does is as I lift this arm, I have to stabilize through this side of my body. Any of this, guys, you can challenge yourself by doing it on one leg. So we can add progressions, can play with that. Some of you might have already been thinking, hey, I can work on balance and hip stability at the same time. We can also double up. So here we go. Notice my arms are stopping just at shoulder height, and also notice that my arms are slightly, they're in front of my shoulder. Again, if you feel any tension or pinching or pain in the shoulders, either delete this exercise or take the range of motion where you feel strong in your body. You can modify by bending your elbows, shortening your levers. So out here is more load. This 2 pounds is more than 2 pounds. When I bend my elbows, you'll feel that there is less load on the shoulder. So shortening your lever is also helpful. Good. All right. Shake those arms and shoulders out. Awesome. So now we can do a little bit of mid-back work. And there's 2 ways we can do this. One, standing. I can come into a lunge position. And I can row. So I can pull my elbows back. And what I want to think about is my elbows starting to draw towards center. Gently drawing the shoulder blades together. I don't want you to over squeeze where the shoulders and neck come up, but just feeling some strength and energy between the shoulder blades. Good. This can be done with knees bent and again hinged forward, chest up, eyes forward, or it can be done seated on the chair. So as you're following along, notice that we can find something that works for you always. Exhale. Good. Moving nice and slow. Thinking about a 1, 2, 1, 2 count. And then if you want to challenge it a little more, you would, again, lengthen your lever. But in order to get that place between your shoulder blades, which is we want to get a little bit of mid-back, which is rhomboids, middle trapezius, I need to bring my body opposite gravity with the weight. Good, I can come here and I can bend forward significantly, and I'm nicely protected in my back here with my lower abdominals drawn in. We'll just do 2 more. Good. And 1. How are those shoulders and arms feeling? Good. And what you want to check into is that you're not using tension through the neck and shoulders to do this work. So using your breath, self-cueing that, shoulders down, abdominals in. Good. So then we're doing an overhead press. Now it's important that we can lift our arms overhead. Sometimes we have to reach overhead to get something heavy from a high shelf. We need to push a box up high, getting our whatever we have stored up high down. So being able to take our arms overhead is important without causing neck and shoulder tension. So again, to demonstrate, this can be done seated. So as your arm goes up, what we want to do is take the arm up without raising the shoulder. So find that strength, sit tall, pull your tummy in, and all you're doing is taking your elbow to extend without pushing through the shoulder. Again, if this causes any pinching, tightness, tenderness, please just keep the arms down and you can do one of our previous exercises. If it's feeling good, you can go into our double arm movement, double trouble, right there. Good, but no tension in the neck and shoulders. Hopefully that message is getting clear. And we'll just do 2 more. Good, and 1. So that's a little upper body circuit that you can do if you felt like you wanted a little bit more and you just have light resistance. You could do 2 rounds of it. 8 reps of everything. 8 to 12 reps of your bicep curls, 8 to 12 reps of your triceps, and then we went into our side flies, 8 to 12 of those. Yeah, and then we can do our rear delts or our back flies. So we're just moving basically in all the directions that we can move our arms in a safe way. So you can do as many repeats of that as you like. So yeah, work those pikes, right? We want to be strong in our upper body so that we can do things with our upper body, and also our upper body is what helps to carry our legs. So if you are a runner or a cyclist, you love to walk or hike, you still need to have a strong upper body to help carry the legs. So I hope you found that helpful. If you have questions, shoot me off an email, linda@twconline.ca. Happy to help you. And